and welcome to this week's What's Hot. And remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. But this year, who will take the role of Guy Fawkes? Well, according to the Dispatches programme on Channel 4 on Monday night, it could be either one of the puppet masters. I'm talking about the first unelected officials in Parliament, Dominic Cummings advising Boris on strategy, and Seamus Milne, Corbyn's right-hand or left-hand man, depending on your politics. And staying with Parliament, only 87 days left to go before Brexit, according to Sky's very clever Brexit countdown. Or it could just simply be a handy reminder about when you need to get your tax returns in if you're in the realms of the self-employed. But in terms of stocks, there's been plenty of banter over the past 7 days about these companies in particular: Eurasia Mining, Metro Bank, particularly as there are rumours that Peer Lloyd's is considering a bid for the challenger bank, Sirius Minerals and Bushveld Minerals. These are all being conversed about in the lse.co.uk chat rooms. Well, elsewhere, the major news in the retail sector, which doesn't come as a surprise to many people, is the demise of Mothercare in the UK, mainly due to the changing buying habits of the great British public. So after 58 years of trading, some 2,500 UK jobs are now threatened after the retailer announced plans to put its UK business into administration. Now, its international business in countries such as India, Indonesia and Russia are not subject to administration. Billboarders Jed Clampett and Dana Winners have questions and caveats for all to read. GLA or good luck, everyone, indeed. Well, retail is indeed in the spotlight for the rest of the week, because on Wednesday, Marks and Spencer's unveils its latest investor update and its half-year results. Billboarders bemoaning the fact the company is still perceived to be behind the times. And yes, beetroot juice, the saloon doors in the changing rooms will pose problems for a tall woman trying on a bra. The much vaunted deal with Ocado doesn't happen until next September, and sales figures for clothes may be representative of said disgruntled tall women. So 5'6", does that count as tall? I don't think so. That's pretty average. Maybe that's how the sales figures will be described for M&S. On Thursday, more retail stocks updating investors. We're talking about Halfords. Now, Halfords, the bike and car accessories company, way back in September, issued a profits warning blaming poor summer weather. The company is, though, keeping up with the kids, recently stocking primer containing graphene technology. That's now being stocked in the retailer, a bargain at £14.99. J Sainsbury, meanwhile, updating investors last year, talking about how it was closing 70 Argos stores and replacing them with outlets inside its supermarkets. This was at the same time it quietly announced that it had stopped offering new mortgages in its Sainsbury bank. Now, it's only been selling mortgages since 2017, but it's selling its mortgage book as Tesco Bank announced it would do so earlier this year. Well, if retail, though, isn't part of your core portfolio, then there are plenty of other companies releasing updates on Thursday. I'm talking about Auto Trader, G4S, Howden Joinery, Inmarsat, Persimmon, McCarthy and Stone, Superdry and Tate and Lyle. Now, if oil and gas is more your thing, then November the 12th is a date for your diary. But putting dates in your diary is very passive. Be active, sign up and attend the last investor forum of the year being provided by London South East. You will hear board members from the following companies: Eco or Eco Atlantic Oil and Gas, Coro Energy, Petromatad and Nostra Terra. Well, until next week, stay safe, and for November the 5th, at least look after those animals. They don't like the fireworks. Till next week.